Man, good morning, everybody. Hopefully, you guys had an awesome day today. This market is something else, man. I'm going to start with that because holy cow. Now, today was a small green day. We're going to break it down here real quick for you because, wow, again, still struggling to get any bit of conviction out there. And a lot out there that I can look at today and say, well, should I have done this? Should I have done that? And I like everything that I took today. It's just a matter of just lack of follow through and a lack of obvious setup. And I don't know what the culprit is. You look around and like stuff is at least fairly active out of the bell. We have some stuff here on RCT, played this pretty well. And we're going to break it down real quick and go through every entry. But another small day today. It was a small day yesterday, small day today. I'm going to spend the afternoon today reviewing and just be like, has something switched in the market? Has a switch flipped? And it's like a switch flipped out there, and whatever was working last week is no longer working. We had a crazy week last week, 6-hour day on Monday last week, 5-hour day on Friday last week. Pretty small all through the middle of the week, but still traded really well. Then you come into this week, and we just have a completely different environment. Now, RCT was not too bad. We have these higher lows formed out of the bell, and I take some nice little pullbacks, which you can see through here. Really some dip and rip little scalps here. Got up into the highs and made a little bit of money here, but again, just sort of scalping this around its range because this had a bit of volume after market open that I really liked. It reminded me of AGRI a few days ago, which was really nice. But the big winner for today was QURE, and this thing was setting up beautifully. Look at this nice 3-minute pullback out of market open. This thing could not have been a prettier setup. Look at this. I know it's been hard to see up here, but this thing was gorgeous, man. This thing pulls back out of market open, and from my pre-market watch list, I noted that I wanted to watch this over VWAP. If we got up on the break of VWAP here, the break of trend to the upside, I wanted to see if we could get that move back up into the previous high. We did to a T, and so this actually pulls back out of market open, puts in place a higher low, as we can see here with this higher low. I take the next pullback, and I get to move back up through the highs here all the way over the 41. So I get to move to mid-41s here for a pretty nice play. And so I'm like, all right, we got some profit there, not too bad. Pretty nice execution. We can pull back and look at this, and I traded this to a T. You can see here, took the 1-minute pullback off of this previously formed higher low, trying to just ride this trend higher, and I got to move all the way to the previous high of the market open. So really happy with that. Again, was just trailing 1-minute lows and was able to get that nice move. Now, moving on from that was ATCH. I didn't really like this too much out of market open. In hindsight, I wish I did, but you can see here why I didn't like it. It was kind of a weird setup where we had this swing high to swing high. We sort of dragged this such as here. And could I have taken it on the 1-minute pivot over this past high right here? Sure, maybe. For me, it was a little bit overextended. We've got VWAP way down here beneath price, and so I didn't really like it a whole lot. But after price did sort of tighten up there off of VWAP, was able to play it well. We have low confirmed. We see price beginning to curl back to the upside here. And so I take the entry on confirmation. I get 2 little nice wins here. I get back up into the top of this range. And as we find sellers off this highs, took a full profit and sat on back with that profit. Now, again, very happy with this. These stocks, they put in place a range like this. I typically do my best. And again, I didn't really like this until we got to this part of the move. I didn't like this because it looks like it gave back a little bit too much of the move, and so I was waiting for confirmation. In hindsight, I could have taken it here on confirmation, but I just liked it a whole lot more here and still made some good money on it. So nice little trade there. And so again, we're getting some stuff working. CDLX, also very nice. Look at this here. Have a massive move here in the 1-minute time frame. We have this, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle move to the upside. I'm looking for a 1-minute pullback because the chart here looks fantastic, and I take a nice 1-minute pullback here off of VWAP, looking for the break back higher, and I got to move here from the mid-2.4s all the way up into almost 2.6, and again, trade this very well. Again, just trailing 1-minute candle lows until eventually took my full profit off the highs. After it did reject this flat top breakout, we could see double top rejection. I wanted to see this follow through higher. It fails to do so. Take my full profit. Now, that was also pretty good. TNFA is the one that I thought was going to be a big runner today. And man, this is so frustrating, dude. And so this is setting up perfectly in the market open. All right, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be a great setup for the squeeze through the highs here. And this thing's going to hit 10 today. Oh my God, dude. No, it didn't. So I take confirmation here out of market open for a little entry here. I get stuck right up into a halt after getting some profit taken. It resumes weak. I sell the rest underneath my entry for a very small win. Unbelievable. Sells off out of the halt. Finds a buyer off these pullbacks, and so what am I trying to do here? I see it putting in place these higher lows. I try to take it for a squeeze back up through the moving averages here because see how tight this is getting. I wanted to see if we could maybe squeeze shorts back up through VWAP. It didn't happen, but the game plan here was solid. I'm actually happy that I took this. Overall, small profit on here. Not a whole lot to be said about it, but I thought it was going to be a big one. It was just fade after market open. Now this one here on SABA, also perfect setup that just didn't give us any clear resolution. Look at this. We have a clear tightening wedge at market open. Breaks to the upside in a major way, pulls back to retest this past low. I'm looking for that curl back up higher. And guess what? I took a break-even trade here because we started to see the AI moving. I took a dip and rip, and that dip never ripped. It just kept on dipping. We took a dip and dip. You put an Oreo in a glass of milk and you leave it in there for a little bit too long and it just falls apart and then you're just angry. That's pretty much what happened here. And so we see it resume, pulls back on the resumption, finds a buyer off of $4, makes me back to the upside, pulls back again, finds a buyer off the pullback and puts in place this high or low. So I'm thinking, well, let me take a little entry here with small size, see if we can't get the break of the high and then get an add over this high. Well, again, no follow through. So again, I'm getting pretty annoyed at this point in the morning. I'm getting pretty ticked off. This looked amazing. Everything else looked amazing. I've got some good trades on QURE, RCT, ATCH, and I'm just dialing in. Then you got this IDI here that just, oh my God, a piece of crap fails to follow through higher. And again, I like the setup here. So what more can you do? Now again, come back and play it again on the reclaim of VWAP. We have this high, higher, low. Cool. Then we know we have the range to the highs here at the top of the channel. And so I know exactly where to play this from bottom of the range back top of the range. And again, I do a pretty good job playing it here. Where, again, I get a move here, as you can see, from 412 all the way up to 452. And so I'm pretty happy with this. Of course, we have sellers off the highs here that I was aware of and took my full profit up here into the highs as it failed to break up higher. And then it pulls back, and I'm like, well, we're holding off of trend, putting in place some wicks off the lows. And so I tried to come back and take a re-entry here, and I just didn't get the continuation higher. I really wanted to see it curl and get squeezing up through this high. And again, just didn't happen. But again, it's just one of those things that's so odd, man. It is so odd. A lot of nice action, but a lot of poor follow through. And so again, on this one here, I've got my one loss, I've got my 2 wins, and then I came back and took another loss, small size. SLNH, also same story here. Look at this amazing looking setup. And again, I just didn't get any follow through on. Of course, float was a little bit larger, but I liked the setup at the time. We had the break of trend over VWAP. I wanted to see VWAP hold for the break back higher. And of course, it chops down below VWAP a good bit, actually 10 cents underneath my stop, and then actually reverses then later and breaks to the upside, makes the move I'm looking for. But it has a 50 million share float, a little bit thick, and I try to take it here on the confirmed pullback off of VWAP with a continuation back higher. Looks fantastic, but just, again, no follow through. So the biggest thing to take home from this today, and what I want to try and, is, for one, of course, every day is not going to be a big day. And this week so far has been the opposite of that. It's been rather slow. But the question to ask yourself, I look around at these setups and I say, well, look, did I actually do anything wrong here? Is there anything that I myself could have done differently to provide a different outcome, right? And if the answer is no, and I liked everything that I traded, if I don't see any red flags in the setups, and it's like, well, I'm just trading setups that I would typically trade, and it just didn't work out. It's like the market's just a little bit flipped right now. It's a strange thing, but this is just trading. You don't have days where you're very small green, like I'm small green. Yesterday, I was small green. Better than red, and just executing well. You have some really good trades today. But the big hard thing about it is you look at it, and I want to be green every day, big green every day. I want to have solid, stress-free, easy days every day. Of course, that's not realistic. And so in my mind, it's like, well, let me make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. Make sure that I'm at least on top of what I need to be on top of, in control of what I need to be in control of. That's key. That way I can look back and say, well, look, let me take a step back. Let's look at the big picture of everything. Let's see, am I doing this or is the market doing this? And so a lot of review to be done this afternoon. I'm going to look around and see what setups are working, what setups are not, and we'll go from there and see what to focus on the rest of the week. But with the few and far between opportunities, it makes it a whole lot tougher to, again, stick to the setups that are working. And even today, stuck to the setups that I thought were working, stuff that I am in love with, really, really good setups, and just didn't get follow through on a few of them. I say a few of them, really only SLNH and IDI. Everything else was perfect. Everything else perfect. But I'm a cynic. I'm a perfectionist. I want to see perfect action, perfect follow through, and if we don't, it's so frustrating, my conviction take. But all in all, that's the morning recap. Hopefully you learned something from this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe for daily content just like this. Let's have an amazing day tomorrow, and make sure to claim your 7-day free trial down in the description below to watch me trade stocks just like this in real time every day and get alerts, watch list, education, chat room access, and so much more. And that being said, I will see you tomorrow.